Okay, so in this part, we're going to go through the Zapier integration and linking this so that it gets your Stripe link set up. So the only thing that you're going to need is you're going to need to link to your Stripe account. I recommend doing a Stripe test account and Stripe normal account. Okay, so you would just put in Stripe here, and it'll lead you through the process. It'll ask you and show you all the information that you need. So I'm not going to go through that. It's very easy to follow through. Okay, so once you've got that Stripe, you're going to need to go to My Zaps. And I'm going to open this one. And then I'm going to come back into it as well. So I can go back and just reference this. I'm going to put the reference material, the material that you're going to need to understand it, below this video. Okay, so you would go into My Zaps, okay, and then we are going to make a zap. Choose Stripe. So when this happens, when something happens on Stripe, so we're going to choose what happens. So when a charge happens on Stripe, continue. And then we're going to select the account. So we're going to use the test account to start off with. Continue. Include failed charges. No, because you don't want to give people access who haven't paid. Okay, so we can test and continue. So it's just testing that it can find actual data. Okay, now what do we want to do? So you just want to put in the search bar here, webhooks. Okay, now it does say premium, but it isn't a premium one, so you don't have to be on the pro account or anything like that. Webhooks via Zapier, choose the action. So we want it to post, continue. So we want it to post a form, and then we'll get the data in a second. So the form that we're going to post is from the WordPress. So you go to Settings, WordPress Webhooks, Receive Data. Now we need to set, before that, go into Settings and set what data we're going to receive. So the data we're going to receive is to create a new user. So we go into Settings, and then activate receive data actions, create user. Okay, save that. Now go back to receive data. We're going to grab this webhook URL. Okay, then we're going to put it in the URL right there. Okay, and then we've got a few data sections here. We need 4 of them. I'm just going to get them from here. So the first one is action. This will all be documented for you, so you can copy and paste as well. Create user. So the action is to create a user. We want to send them an email. Yes. Okay. Yes. We want to set a role. Okay. And we also want their user email. So this is the data that we're going to pick up from Stripe. Okay. So we're going to click the little plus icon here. So from the new charge, we want this description here. So this is a little hack that we're going to use within Convertri. Okay. And then the user email. Obviously, we're just looking for the email here. So that's the customer email. Okay. We set this to no. And then that's it. This should be no. That should be no. And continue. Okay. So that is all set up. We can do a test and continue, just to ensure that this goes through successfully. And it's just processing that test now. Okay. So now if I go to WordPress, go to users, there will be a new user created. Okay, so that user has been created. All right. I'm going to delete that because it hasn't got a role currently because the role isn't set up yet. Okay. So you can see that the Zap has functioned correctly. So I can turn that on. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come back here. We're going to grab the role. Okay, so the role is my course. We're going to go into Convertri, go to our campaign, go to members, go to our sales page, and then we're going to just set the description as the role. Okay, so as long as you put this something related, then it won't matter. Right, this is the credit card statement field. This is a little hack, but as long as you put it something relatable to the user, then it's not going to be a problem. When they do their credit card statement and it says your course name, they're still going to understand what they paid for. Okay. So if I just grab the Stripe test card here, I'm going to save this, publish this. Okay. So we're going to grab a test card, view this page, and then we're going to go through a test checkout. Buy now. Martin. So you put the test card in there. You can put any expiry date as long as it's in the future and any CVV code. Then click pay now. Okay, so the process here should be that you pay. It sends you to your thank you page and then tells them to check their email. I will have received an email that tells me to set up a password and then I can log in. Okay, now we just want to check the users. Okay, so this Zap may take a few seconds to activate. So this Zap will run every 15 minutes. So just bear with me and we'll follow up with that shortly. Okay, so as I was running the video, I just decided to manually run this Zap. Okay, so this is just coming over to Zapier, going to my Zaps and then just clicking down on it and then just telling it to run. Okay, with a free account, it'll run every 15 minutes. So what you may want to put on your thank you page is it may take up to 15 minutes to receive your login details. Normally it's a lot quicker, but sometimes it can take a little bit longer. So we will now go back to users, refresh this. We can see that the user Martin Colley has been added and the role is my course. So now they have access to the role my course. And as you are aware, the role, under user access for this my course, the members have access to the categories my course and a member is synchronized with my course. So anybody who has the role my course will have access to this. So once they log in and access it, then they will have access to my course. So I'll just access my email now and show you what the email looks like that they receive. Okay, so they will receive an email like this where they can grab their username, set their password, and then log in. Okay, now you may want to edit this email and you can come in, go to settings, go to login with Ajax. And then just at the bottom here, you can change the initial registered email. Okay, so you can change this title here. You can change what the content is. So if you want to put in the username, you would use this username field like this. You could say, hi, thanks for purchasing my course. Username, password, okay, and then Speak soon. Okay, so you can make this email whatever you want. All right. So that's done via come into settings, log in Ajax, log in with Ajax, and then just down at the bottom, and you just click this box, override the default email, and this will give you more control over what this email says, what it looks like, and you can also, if you would like to, put the login. So rather than actually having this WordPress login, you would just say you can log in via the main homepage there. Okay, and then just click Save Changes. Okay, so that's it for this video.